control of the bay, that's me. That's us, that's my team. We gon' do it for the bay though. Forever we faithful. Forever we faithful. Not again. Forever we faithful.
Forever we faithful. Niner my gang, whoa, that back came real fast. I feel like Usain Bolt. These teams not like us, they not in the same boat. We beat all the big teams, we got all the big rings. I read in that gold. We ball never fold, grind stay in that mold. Another ring is the goal. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. It's a scary sight, a Niner jersey and a cut. Faithful to the bay, the Niner gang, yeah we up, living plush. Soon as you look up, another touch. Damn, it ain't next year, it's our year. Now, crowd full of red, white, and gold, screaming loud. Let's get it in, let's get it in. Niner gang, another win. Let's get it in, let's get it in.
Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Fair Fitful Podcast. I'm Brandon Freenu, joined by me and my co-hosts Deon Johnson and Christian Dyer. Niners got a dub. It was a tough one, but we got it. We are 3-0 and the only undefeated team in the NFC West. How are we feeling, boys?
Felt pretty good after a kicker made a winning kick. Dude, I was like having a heart attack. I'm like, oh no, I had like PTSD.
We all
kicked it right through the middle.
For real. I know. I'm sitting there. No, I kid you not. Like as soon as he walks out, I'm not lying. I'm pacing back and forth in the living room. I'm pacing. I couldn't sit still. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, please. But you know what? I give Eddie P this. You know what Eddie Pinheiro does right before he kicks? Thank you, God. Mm-hmm. Hey, look, and the Lord guided that ball right through the uprights. Amen. That's all I wanted.
When I tell you, when
my heart was racing, I was sitting here like, oh my God, I'm glad I ain't got my watch on. It probably would be telling me to calm down.
My heart was racing too, bro. I got up from my seat, and mind you, I'm over at my uncle's house watching the game with my uncle and my cousin, and my cousin's all pissed off because his Cowboys got destroyed by the Bears. So he's not home the second day, right? But I'm over here like, come on, baby, come on. My heart's racing.
Can we just take a minute to laugh at the fact that the Cowboys got destroyed by the Bears?
They got mollywopped by the Bears.
Hey, look, Caleb Williams has been trying to find himself in these first two games. He found himself against the Cowboys. Jerry Jones, how smart do you look now letting go of Micah Parsons? How dumb do you look?
Yeah, man. It's rough. It's rough out there.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah,
trying to get that money for the rent.
Exactly. They ended up just saying, all right, well, defense just gave up on them too. So whatever. Going back to an actual team that actually wins games, okay? 3-0 in the division, 2-0 in the division, right? Is definitely a hard-fought game, and we made the Cardinals DBs look like they were fucking phenomenal out there for some reason. Most of the game.
At the end of the day, every time we play the Cardinals, it's a hard game.
It's always a hard game, yeah, of course.
The Cardinals never give us a cakewalk. They just don't. Hey, what's going on, Jet? Yes. Like, subscribe, share, do all that. Everything she's saying, do it and then do it again. And then tell a friend and tell another friend. But yeah, I honestly.
They make you all be friends.
Yeah. That's where we're stopping. We're not doing any more of that because we don't need no Diddy lines. We don't do that. Like YG said, got your lady spoiled. 100 bottles at the crib, no baby oil. But it was a fantastic. YG. Look, shout out to YG. You know what I'm saying? But for me, here's the thing. And yes, you 1,000% correct. That is the big test. Here's the thing. Our defense has been playing on another level. And I got to give them credit, man. They've done a really, really good job with being able to keep us in games, keep things close enough to a point where we do have the opportunity to win at the end. You know what I'm saying? So I have to say I'm very happy Solid is back, baby. Salah has been doing some things. Upton Stout, young boy. Upton Stout. What you think about Upton Stout, Lefty? You gotta tell me what you think about Upton Stout.
That was his make a name for himself game right there.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was.
Like, I belong in this league. That was huge.
Yeah, there we go.
Big boy
That was
play.
so big. So big.
What you think about D Winters in this game? No, he looked pretty good.
Dude, he flies around the field. Just hits people hard.
Oh yeah. Sideline to sideline, bro.
You know, he messed up a little bit on that touchdown he gave up, but just a young guy trying to figure out how to make the play correctly. So, you live with it as he's learning.
Right.
Yep.
My first thought was like, man, I wish Fred was on McBride because he'd probably make the play, but Winters will get there. But otherwise, he was really good.
Speaking of Fred, All-Pro Fred making that PBU too, right? Bring up that fourth down. Oh, that was phenomenal, man.
But this is what we know him to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the thing. See, I'm always All-Pro Fred will always be All-Pro Fred to me.
I'm feeling like if we can get help when we get healthy, our offense can actually start moving the ball.
I'm gonna tell you this:
we can score some points. Our defense is gonna only be better, and
right.
like maybe we can make a good run this season if we're healthy.
Yeah, I like what you're saying, man. Because to me personally, I feel like with the way that our defense is playing, they're gonna keep us in games. So all we got to do is just make sure we don't screw it up. The only thing that hurt me was that non-safety call on Kyler Murray. And when I watched the replay, I'm like, dang, they got it right. The ball was out of the end zone, but his body was in the end zone. And it's where the ball is, not where your body is. So that was the big key on that one.
Refs weren't going to give us any calls anyway, dude. We beat the refs and the Cardinals today.
I mean, but that, the funny thing for us is that's always how it is when we're at home. The refs never like us. Like, and I'm thinking, we at home, you're supposed to be on our side at the bare minimum. But it never works out like that.
No. Well, we did see a good couple DBs having busted coverage with that wide open deep ball, dude. Was it Harrison?
Safeties. It's the safeties.
Our safeties right now are the weak link of this defense.
Mm-hmm.
That is the only bad thing.
They get lost in zone coverage. That's why.
Right?
The man coverage seems to be fine. It's when they get lost in zone coverage.
They just don't know what they're supposed to be. I'm telling you right now. I cannot wait for Malik Mustafa to get back.
Dude, same.
Like,
when did they say
back, everything gonna be okay.
Is he back like what, week 6 maybe?
Maybe. I think about week 6.
Okay.
Because basically it's gonna be a trickle down effect. So next week we get Demarcus Robinson back, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna cut probably Valdez-Scantling to be able to open up the roster spot for him. Because MVS has done nothing since he's been here, and I'm pretty sure they probably kind of told him that.
He had some good catches today.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah, he did actually.
Scantling
dude, we were down to the wire, bro.
The man had one catch for 9 yards.
Yeah, that was on the final drive, though, Deon.
But damn, that ain't no catches. Like, you made this. I thought he caught like several balls. I'm like, I watched the whole game. I ain't see MVS ain't called at all.
Pearsall was the man today, but honestly,
Pearsall was.
Dude, tell me why Pearsall goes off each week and he still has yet to have a fucking touchdown.
That's just how it goes.
Like
but
that. It is like he has like, and he had a lot of chunk plays too, man. So Ricky Pearsall, 8 catches, 117 yards, 14.6 yards a catch. And he had so his biggest was 34. So let me average that out. So let me take a look real quick.
While you do that real quick, D, I'm going to just go ahead and bring up real fast. CMC and Brian Robinson actually found some open ground for them to run the ball more than 3 yards.
Yeah, Brian had his biggest run of the season for us.
He needs to see the ball more, I think.
He needs the ball more. Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, we gotta feed him more. That's right.
My favorite guy's Lenore. He's literally become like locked down on an island corner.
Yeah, and people don't guard him.
Yeah, I think
they try to stay away. They try to test
Really?
Green before they test Lenore.
I think they only threw at him like twice, if I'm not
Yeah, they
mistaken.
didn't really throw his way.
No,
Like
people
I
don't.
barely
People
saw
don't
him
try.
land
They
on
try
the
not
plane.
to test him much.
They were,
Yeah.
you know who they were messing with? They were messing with Ronaldo Green and Up the Stout a lot.
Mhm.
Anybody that was covering their tight ends, D. Winters, Upton, Bernardo, Fred, anybody they could find and know this, they don't really have that kind of, because Kyler knows what Fred is. He know that. He ain't dumb. You don't even have to study film to know that much. And that's definitely a shot at Kyler Murray. But if you take a look at it, man, so look, like they had 106 yards rushing, and that was between 3 different people. So Trey Benson had 10 carries for 42 yards. Kyler Murray had 6 for 37. James Conner only had 9 for 22 because he unfortunately went out with that injury. And we lucked out, man, because James Conner, he gives us hell. He truthfully does. Like the man runs hard, and hopefully he's okay. I do hope that everything is all right with him and he's not out for too long for the Cardinals' sake.
Dude,
But for me,
I think he
Huh?
broke his leg.
you think he broke it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen any updates. Let me see.
Neither have I, but I don't know, dude. 'Cause it kind of looked bad, to be honest. The way it bended and stuff.
Yeah, let me see.
I was looking at the wrong leg when that happened, but
You're looking
apparently
at the
it's
left
other
leg, huh?
Yeah, I thought the knee popped out, and that's what it
Yeah,
looked like.
no, it was the right leg.
It was the
It
right
got
leg.
landed on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking bad.
Okay, so this. Let me see what this says. Yeah, nothing's. They don't have any updates on him right now. Nothing. No updates on Connor, but we are praying for him. We hope that you're okay, man. Nothing but love to him. He's a hard running back, but that gave us a little bit of an out. You know what I'm saying? Because when you take a look at it, and you just we can look at the numbers, just in general.
I mean, the whole game was Connor, basically.
And so basically, if you look at it, I think there we go. So that this is the box score. So if you look at it, James Conner had that 9 for 22. He's on average of 2.4 yards a carry. And probably a lot less than that because you see his longest was 9. So you take 9 away from 22, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely the case. So
we're stopping the run pretty well.
We're not doing too bad. Of course, we will always have issues with mobile quarterbacks. It's just who we are as a team. It's extremely unfortunate, but it is what it is. But when you look at the passing stats between the two, Mac Jones, Kyler Murray, 22 of 35, he only passed for 159 yards, people, in 1 TD. So that's damn good for us. You know what I'm saying? And then they had, of course, Mac Jones, 27. That man threw the ball 41 times. I did not know they had him throwing the ball that damn much. Jesus, Kyle, why you putting all that on him, man? Probably because the run game is trash and he knows that offensive line can't run block right now to save their life.
Because they're stacking the box because we don't have Kittle to scare them. So they're playing man coverage, stacking the box, and we're just not making them pay for it. Like we didn't call a screen to the end of the game.
Yep. So it's basically Mac Jones, 27 to 41, 284 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. He was sacked once. And then, of course, with the rushing, Christian, 17 for 52, 3.1 yards per carry. Brian Robinson, 2 for 22. But he basically only had that big run, and that was it. Because other than that, they barely give. You see, they didn't give him no touches. This is what I'm talking about. The 17 carries for Christian, but 2 for Brian Robinson. I don't like that.
Yeah, it doesn't make
sense.
I
mean, honestly, we need McCaffrey in there. Like he's that's
but
why.
We got Brian Robinson for a reason, right?
Yeah,
we got him for. I think we got him for when we can run the ball down people's throats, and we weren't doing that. So we need McCaffrey in the pass game. So I think that was the real reason for that. But once we get healthy and teams aren't just stacking the box all the time, we'll see more of both. We'll see more of the running backs. That's probably why we haven't seen James yet either. They're stacking the box so much. We need to be able to split.
We got to have the right guys in to be able for them not to do it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So total 73 yards rushing for us, 106 for them, but that was obviously by committee. Ricky Pearsall, 8 catches, 117 yards. Christian McCaffrey, 10 catches, 88 yards. KB 4 for 38, and he came in clutch on a couple of plays.
KB looked
you know
good.
Yeah, I mean, but it's KB and he know the system. This is to be expected. So for them, as far as receiving goes, nobody really did much, man. You know what I'm saying? 3 catches, 44 yards from Marvin Harrison Jr., who's been complaining.
Harrison had a couple drops. That's why.
And he had some drops. So I'm like, and I forget who was that wrong receiver who was wide the heck open and dropped that. Was that him?
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, that was him. And it's like, bro, all that complaining you doing, you should have caught that. There was nobody near him. He would have scored on that.
You know why? It's because he thought 2 ahead, thinking that, this is mine. When he turned around, dropped the ball. He turned his head.
Then you flip over to the defensive side of the ball. This kid, Mac Wilson Sr., he was giving me, he gave me a headache. He was every damn where. And you see he led the team with 12 tackles. You know what I'm saying? He had that TFL. He had 2 passes defense. He was their best defender, Of course, they did have the sack, and that came from Josh Sweat. He came in there and got one. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, they have Akeem Davis-Gaither. He had 8 tackles. Jalen Thompson, of course, Buda Baker. So they had about, 1 sack, 3 TFLs, 4 passes defense. They hit the QB 8 times. You saw Mac Jones' jersey all ripped up and destroyed. I wonder why they don't ever just take the jersey off of these dudes and give them another one. It's probably because it's just on there too damn tight. They probably had to cut it off. Yeah. But then when you look at us, of course, Fred Warner, 11 tackles. D. Warner, 8 tackles. Sammy O with 7. Siegel had 7, but he did not play very well, man. I have to say he was a disappointment. But
Siegel didn't have a great game.
Yeah, we got the sack from Bryce Huff, which is nice. We had 4 TFLs. We had 5 passes defense. So our defense looked pretty good. I do have to say, Michael Williams stood out for me today. He looked really good. I love that tackle from CJ West too. When we had him pinned back close by the end zone, and sometimes people finishing the tackle isn't always going to happen, but as long as you slow them down enough and you slow their momentum, everybody else is right behind you. So that's what happened on the CJ West thing. He basically pushed dude back, and next thing you know, here comes the cavalry, which is always nice. Hey, 49er media is in the building.
Yes, sir.
But it's been it was a great game, man. I'm not mad. I'm very happy that, we did what we had to do. And put that back up there real quick. B-Dubs. Because this is what I want y'all to see. Kickers matter. They really do.
Kickers had issues today, man.
Kickers been having issues all season. But let me tell you why kickers matter. We only won by 1 point. And the reason we won by 1 point was because Chad Riley missed that field goal. If Chad Riley doesn't miss that field goal, we don't win this game because we have to score to win rather than just kicking a field goal. So kickers matter a lot. But you know what I wanted to show everybody? It's right here. Eddie Pistolero Pinerio. Look, man, 3 for 3 on his field goals, 1 for 1 on his extra points. That's all I'm asking for. Just make the kick. Anything inside the 20 yards is a chip shot, bro. Anything inside the 20-yard line, there should be no reason you miss that unless there is a gust of wind that comes and just knocks the ball the wrong way. It's literally the only reason. But I love what I saw from Eddie P. Thank you for winning us the game. Unlike worthless Jake Moody, who's off in Chicago doing nothing. But since you just came in, man, let's go ahead and get your thoughts. Media, how'd you feel about the game, bro? I can't hear you.
You're muted, bro.
The tech
guys have technical
difficulties.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit better.
It's low, though.
Yeah, it's low. Yes, shout out to Up the Stout. That's correct. Correct throwback.
Okay, let me see.
There we go. It's a lot
good.
better.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, for some reason, whenever I don't plug this in, the whole time it just switches between my mics. So then that's why. But anyways, I thought, yeah, offensively,
Yeah.
first off, Christian McCaffrey, I think looked better, but I'd still like the offensive line to improve. I mean, they've been improving, I feel like, throughout the game, but man, when they've started the games, it's been a little bit rough.
It's tough to run
Um,
against them stacked boxes, though.
Yeah. But I think also obviously Mac Jones doesn't have the mobility like Brock Purdy. And so like Mac Jones is gonna be in the pocket. I thought Mac Jones looked better today though. You know, last week, even at the start of the game, he was just taking sacks, and I'm like, well, what are you doing, Mac? Throw the ball away. And I saw him do that today. He would just throw the ball away if he didn't, have anything. And he was taking the underneath with CMC. So I think he started to build that trust with Christian McCaffrey. Pearsall, man, that deep catch. Just overall, I thought he continues to be amazing. Not really anyone else, I feel like, on offense. Defensively, I was very shocked because obviously Bosa missed a good amount of this game, and let's hope it's not an ACL because I know Kyle said that
We'll get into that.
they
They already
haven't
said it's
ruled it
not.
out, but yeah, I thought the defense, and I was shocked with how good they played without Nick Bosa. I mean, shout out to Michael Williams, dude. First round pick, and he showed out today. I thought he was fantastic. Kalia Davis, I thought continues to be great.
Yeah.
D Winners.
Right?
Bryce Huff.
Yeah, Bryce Huff. One guy that I'm a little bit concerned about, I don't know if I'll call it a sophomore slump quite yet because it's only 3 games in, but Renardo Green, man,
Yeah.
just has not looked great these first 3
He's still just figuring
games.
it out.
Yeah, so I think it's just a system thing with the whole new defense. So I'm hoping he gets together because, I mean, dude, the Niners got bailed out with those. The catch that should have been Marvin Harrison. I was saying in my head, he did an impersonation of Ronnie Bell.
Facts, he did that, bro. Yeah, but I honestly, all of our rookies look good. You know what I'm saying? Outside of, once again, like our safeties, that's where it's killing me because Marquise Siegel hasn't looked that good. What's going on, TD? Yes, we are first place. I saw that Usos thing in the chat because we the two, they the twos, and we the ones. And that's exactly what we are because we that damn good.
Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
appreciate
honestly,
it, Philly. Thank you so much, Philly, for coming back. Thank y'all for coming back. I watched that game because it was on right before this one. And, oh, man, it was great. It was a beautiful comeback because the Rams defense in the first half had Philly looking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Philly couldn't get nothing going, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing. And what happened? Second half, they decided to figure it out. They even threw A.J. Brown the ball a couple of times.
Yep.
Yeah, A.J. Brown finally getting the ball.
Yeah, that to this moment baffles me. I don't know why they're doing that. But either way, man, hey, look, the Eagles came through with the dub for us. Did we get anything from let me see, did the Hawks win or no?
Yeah, they
The
demolished,
dude.
Bro, it was like 30 points in the first half.
It was 44-13. Good Lord.
Yeah. So,
bro, they scored 30. They just scored 38 in the first half.
Yeah.
It's like that Minnesota game today.
That was insanity. 44-13. Why? Why did the Saints even go? At this point, man, I don't know what the Saints gonna do.
I want to know what the hell happened with the Falcons today, bro.
Falcons? What happened with
Because
that?
they lost 30-0 to the Panthers, bro.
Wow.
Like they would have had 2 field goals if their kicker didn't miss, but still, dude, like the fact that they.
What did you just say earlier, B-Dubs? Kickers are not good, man. And
As long as it's not my kicker, bro.
They just cut Young Hoko. I don't know why they cut him.
Yeah.
Why would you cut that dude? I know he missed.
I think about to
Young
call
Hoko
him
is
back
usually
now.
money. They probably calling him back, and I guarantee
Hey,
you him.
like I said, bro,
Hey,
as long
people, I think is he Chinese or Korean? I'm not sure. I think he's
I don't know.
Chinese. And
He's
people
Korean.
were watching
He's
football.
Korean.
Literally, they only watch the Falcons strictly. Oh, he's Korean.
He's Korean.
He's Korean. My bad. Don't want to disrespect nobody's heritage there. But people, literally, Koreans are watching him just strictly because that's the only reason they're watching the Falcons. It's the only reason they know football exists. It's because of Young Hoko.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
Just like the people in Japan watch, Shohei Ohtani because
Exactly. That's the only reason they watch it. Just like the people in China watch Yao Ming.
Yeah.
Why do you think Yao Ming is chilling in China? Because he's the man. Like, what are you talking about? This dude got to the NBA and balled. So it's just trying to make sure that you figure out what happens and know when to pull the trigger. I didn't think cutting Young Hoko was the right thing to do for them. And now it's biting them in the butt because the kicker didn't make no kicks and they just got the brakes beat off them by the Panthers of all teams. So it's
I'm just happy for my guy that he got his first win on the Panthers, though.
Deon, real quick,
Bryce?
bro.
Nah, T-Mac, the wide receiver that the Panthers drafted in the first round.
Oh, okay. Okay, there you go.
Deon, real quick. So they said
Put TD's comment up.
they said James Conner is actually ankle injury and it looks to be season ending.
Yeah, that's one of the I just saw.
Yeah, no, with the replay, yeah, he definitely.
That I feel so bad.
But this dude, this kicker has a cousin named something like. Oh my god,
bro, Pterodome, I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's been on something recently because
TD been on fire, man, with his comments. He been killing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, look, hey, Koreans, they had Young Hoko. Right now, the Netflix K-pop Demon Hunters is going crazy. Like, people love that movie. You know what I'm saying? It's on top. Look at him. look at Lefty.
Why are we talking about that?
I'm just saying it made sense because he's Korean.
Okay, real quick.
Look, man, don't be mad at it. The little K-pop Demon Hunters.
That movie's good. That movie is very good.
I got an update. I got an update for you guys.
Wait, hold on. First, before you do that, before you do that, B-Dubs, hold on. So if it was a good movie, Sajai Boys or Huntrix?
Oh, Huntrix.
Oh, okay. There you go.
All right.
Look at B-Dubs. Brandon's like, I don't know what just happened right now.
I'm like, I just don't.
I watched it with the
that
wife.
shit.
She likes the K-pop. It's a good movie.
I
do
know.
not
I
watch-
the
I don't
same
watch
thing
that
too. I
bullshit,
watched it with
so-
mine too. Yep, same situation, bro. Me and Christian on the same page.
Adam
Look,
Schefter, man.
Have fun with that.
Brandon and
So,
media are
okay.
like, what? We don't.
All right.
we don't
So
know.
Rappaport said Mac Jones, who's been dealing with the PCL sprain, told reporters that he re-aggravated it today. That's why it affected his play.
Dude, he's a tough son
Purdy
of a
will be in
bitch.
next week.
Yeah,
Max
Mac
is
Jones
tough
was
son of a bitch.
fine to me still. Like,
He
he
is a
still
tough
played
SOB.
well.
I agree.
Dude,
I agree.
he was hurting. He's tough.
He was
Well,
hurt.
bro,
You can tell he was hurt.
We didn't have any options if he did get hurt.
Yeah, because then
He's
you had
tough.
Adrian
Hey,
Martinez who hasn't played in that.
Did you see he really wanted that win? He was crying when they won.
Yeah, I did see that.
Because you
It
even
meant a
saw
lot to
that
him,
right in the red zone when they were trying to score a touchdown.
He's
Like, was it? Yeah, I think the one where we went on it for 4th down. It was
Yeah.
like, dude, we just
he had
ran
Bourne.
it
He
because,
had
like,
Bourne, but he got rid of the ball because
It's bro, it's hard now. Okay, Hakeem the Dream is saying that Alex Smith would have been perfect in Kyle's system. Yeah, Smith,
he would have.
He would have been pretty good. Yeah, I don't doubt that he wouldn't have. I think he would have been great. And then Alex Smith's mobility in this system would be fantastic because Alex could really get out there and run.
Yeah.
People forget that about Alex Smith. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, when you spend your first couple of seasons in the NFL not knowing who you going through a carousel of offensive coordinators, and at least none of them, not even any of them are the same. It's different systems every damn time that you got to learn. It's a rough go. But at the end of the day, this was a heck of a game, man. This was gritty. Our defense balled. You know what I'm saying? Our offense showed up when they needed to show up. I am very, very happy with
It was
us getting that
defensive
W.
team.
Eddie Pistolero Pinerio. You gotta love him. That's what I call him, Mr. Pistolero.
I guess I will say defensively real quick. I thought a little bit of the blitzes Salo was calling were a little bit off. I thought because I just thought the Cardinals had a little bit of success.
I would think that the blitzes would be better with a non-mobile quarterback.
Yeah, that's true.
When we play the Rams, those blitzes will make sense.
Yeah,
because Matthew Stafford ain't out there running. I saw him looking a little gimpy today after a couple of hits. And I tell you right now, he's probably getting epidurals before every dang game.
Yeah,
Oh, you got Eddie P? Yeah, go and put up Mr. Pistolero Pinerio.
Right.
Gotta love me.
Eddie Pinheiro, Dinero.
You gotta turn it up.
No, I just I was really excited. I didn't want to lose to them at home, and they're our divisional rivals, and we were gonna let them come in here and do that to us. So, yeah.
Basically, he was just saying, how was it like celebrating towards the Arizona's bench, basically. That's what it was.
Look, man, at the end of the day, I've never been one that has shied away from some good back and forth banter. Okay? Good sportsmanship is always something that you want to exercise. But after that kind of a game, yeah, man, flex a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't tripping. You know, shit, if I'm Jed, I'm gonna walk over to the Cardinals owner if he had the game and go, good game. Sorry you lost. Worthless.
Yep.
You know, heck, I'm even come at him and tell him, hey man, when y'all gonna get yourselves a ring? I know y'all have an NFC championship, but you don't have no Super Bowls.
All right, so let's talk about Nick Bosa real quick. So we saw him go down in the second quarter, I believe it was.
Second or third. I don't remember.
Yeah,
second, because I know we didn't see him at the rest of that.
Yeah, the second.
Yeah,
because like we didn't really get an update where it's like Michael Williams had gone out for a bit, and they're like, and then
it was second quarter,
right at the beginning of the half.
Yeah, so he gets basically like landed on by two fucking big motherfuckers, and hurts his knee, goes out with a knee injury. They did some X-rays or whatever. Says on the ACL, said that he didn't tear his ACL or anything, but it could be an MCL sprain. It could be a meniscus.
Well, okay, Kyle was being very weird about it because he originally said, "Oh, we don't think it's an ACL," but then he also kind of was like, "Well, we're not ruling it out."
We all know that there's not going to be any information until after they do the MRI. We'll know probably Tuesday whether there's something that will keep him out for a very, very long time. We're glad that it's not that, and I don't even. Matter of fact, we want to almost delete that comment. We don't even want to put that into the universe in any way, shape, or form.
They said that the main concern was the ACL, of course. So that's what they focused on today when they took him back to the locker room.
Good.
And they said there was nothing, no tears or anything like that. So it's looking like maybe MCL or a PCL type of thing. Who knows?
Yeah, but like I said, Brandon, he was being super weird about it because he originally said, "Oh, we don't think it's an ACL," but then he was also kind of contradicting.
Yeah, but that's Kyle for you. He does that shit all the time.
Yeah, look, we didn't know.
We did that with Brock.
He was gonna even play.
Yeah, dude, that whole Brock thing was so weird.
I didn't know anything about Connor Colby the whole week, and randomly now I get out there and he out here playing. Like, what are we doing? I didn't even know this dude was playing. Like, they didn't tell us anything. So. 6'6", PAT, special
bro.
teams.
What is wrong with these kickers, man?
No, what's going on?
It's been all season, bro. It's been the whole season. Special.
As much as I don't care about KC, I need Patrick Mahomes to at least throw 3 or 4 touchdowns tonight so I can win my damn fantasy team.
Nobody cares about your fantasy team.
My boy Scottaboo, fucking mini Mike Allstott, just scored a touchdown. So
nice.
Everybody
fun to watch.
People
Dude.
like Scottaboo.
Literally. Bounces
like
off every
Dude,
time.
I would like him if he just didn't freaking go to the wrong school. You know what I mean?
Dude, he's awesome. So,
all right, real quick.
Scottaboo was
real quick.
Yeah,
before you leave, Before you leave,
You
Christian,
know, you went to the right school, media. What are you talking about?
your two Christian, your two stars for today's game on defense and offense.
Warner,
Okay.
that play on third down alone, so we could get the ball back and go. And I'm gonna go Mac Jones because he freaking toughed out that injury and drove us down the field. I mean, it should be Ricky, but I'm gonna give it to Mac just for the fact that he didn't play his best game, but he was playing on one leg and drove us down and got us in field goal range. So I'm gonna give it to him.
All right. Okay, for sure. All right, man. We'll be back next week to preview the next game against the Jaguars. So you'll see Mr. Lefty then.
Peace
Enjoy
out,
the rest of the game, bro.
Later, Christian.
All right, Lefty.
All right, media. What about you?
All right, defense. I'm going the fucking Winters, baby. I loved the nicknames we had that the Niners gave the post. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Oh,
The
what they
five
get?
nights. The 5 nights. Freddy's.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
5
5
nights
nights
at
at
Freddy's.
Freddy's.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
so that
Yeah.
was like my
Or-
favorite one.
Or even better, Freddy Wooger.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
But anyways, defense.
Redemption.
Mm.
You
All right.
know?
We can say that once we win a Super Bowl. How about that?
There we go.
Yeah. Let's see. Offense. I'm gonna go Ricky Pearsall. Just
All right.
man, he's clearly the number one wide receiver, and I can't wait till BA's back and hopefully in a little bit of a, groove to where it's like, man, it's gonna be fun to watch those two.
Yes, sir. All right. What about you, D?
Defensively, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. This defensive line, I'm gonna give it to the whole line, man. They did a really good job, kept a lot of pressure on Kyler, didn't give him a lot of time to be chilling in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Honorable mention for Michael Williams. He looked fantastic this game. Great for him to get in there and, show up and show out. Alfred Collins, very well, been progressing in the right direction. I'm very happy that he's no longer out there just looking like a big body. And that's it. But that's good. He's progressing correctly. Love what I saw from CJ West, up and stout, out there making plays when we need him to make plays. All-pro Fred.
Just like Fred said today too. I don't know if you heard, but they asked him about the rookies, and he was like, "They don't play like rookies."
No, they don't. They are out there
agree.
doing big things, man. I'm loving every second of it. I think it's beautiful what our defense has done offensively. I'm giving the old Slick Rick over there. That's what I call him. Everybody got their nickname for him. I call him Slick Rick. Slicky Rick. He was smooth out there, smooth like butter. Another 100-yard game. We just got to get him into the end zone. That's the only thing that breaks my heart, man. It's like you said earlier in the show, man. I love the fact that he's over 100 yards, but we got to get him in that end zone.
It would be nice defensively if we start getting some turnovers too, because I feel like
we gotta do that because we do not have any interceptions at all this year, if I'm not mistaken. We got some passes defense.
No, we had one week one, didn't we?
Huh?
Didn't we have one week one?
I know we've had like fumbles, but
we've had forced fumbles, but I don't think we've had interceptions. Let me double check. I don't believe we've had any interceptions this year. Don't get me wrong, but let me see.
No, I don't think so.
I don't believe there's any. Where's my team? Nobody's got an interception.
Okay.
And oddly enough, the person leading us in passes defense is Renardo Green. He's got 3 of them. So we got some lot. We got some.
I know Fred was trying to get one today because he was trying to tip it off.
He almost had it too. He almost had that pick, man. There were a couple of almost picks. I think it was like 2 or 3 almost.
Oh yeah, the one where he kind of batted down. Maybe he could have picked that one off. Then there was one where like he was trying to tip it, and then he was hoping I think Winters would get it, but Winters was also trying to.
Yeah, they were. I think they were both doing the same thing. They didn't see each other. They were both doing the same thing. That's why the ball popped out. But I honestly feel like this was a great game. It gave me a lot of respect for Mac Jones. For him to go out there and play the way he did.
Except for that one stupid throw that he made. That was clearly
a dumb throw, man. But look, man, at the end of the day, this dude went out there with half a body and took us down the field and got us in the field goal range, and still had the nerve to come in and slide the ball over purposely so we can get that chip shot right down the middle. Like you gotta show love to a dude like that, and I appreciate him for being here, helping us win these 2 games. I would have loved if all our guys we came out unscathed and healthy, but I mean it's the Niners. What else do we expect? Injuries are gonna happen with this team. We just have come to know it. But next week versus the Rams, we'll see Purdy back on the field.
Jags
doing all right. Oh, Jags, my bad. Guess Jags. We'll see Purdy on the field, and hopefully we get JJ back, because who played JJ's role? The original JJ in KB.
KB, yep.
And people be forgetting that.
And he looked good.
What kills me is, why are people surprised when they see Kendrick Bourne doing what he's doing?
Yeah.
He's been this dude his whole career. Plus, he's got a connection with Mac Jones already from being in New England. Yeah. So why would what? No, look, man. At the end of the day, all I can say is, if Mac Jones has to play at any point during the season, what he's done in these 2 games says we're all right.
Yeah, I agree.
For us to have our starting quarterback go down, and for us to go 2-0 while he's out, and to have that quarterback unfortunately get hurt, but they keep on pushing, man, I ain't mad at that at all. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about some of these games that are going on right now, man. Let's get the people the scores really quick. So if you're watching, we'll give you some quick NFL scores. We'll run down the list and let you know. Chiefs and the Giants are playing right now. They have 121 in the second quarter. They're tied 6-6. So
it's just like our game.
Yeah, that's a defensive battle there. Packers and the Browns. Browns get their first dub of the season and beat the Packers 13-10. The Colts.
That was shocking.
Indianapolis is insane. Another
Daniel Jones, bro. My gosh.
41-20. They beat the Titans.
No, it's not Daniel Jones. It's Indiana Jones.
Bro.
My bad. You right, Brandon.
Look, 18-25. He only had 228 yards and 1 TD. He ain't do much. You know who it was? It was Jonathan Taylor. 17 carries, 102 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Good Lord. That man went out and balled.
I feel like people have kind of forgotten about Jonathan Taylor.
They do, and you got to stop sleeping on him, because he'll do that to you.
Still doing it.
100 yards and 3 TDs? I'll take that. I'll gladly take that. You ain't got to tell me nothing. So, hey, look, man, the Colts are balling. Bengals versus the Vikings. The Bengals got the brakes beat off of them. It was 48-10. Good Lord. Oh, my goodness. Jordan Mason, 16 carries, 116 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Dude, I don't know what I was thinking in that game. I did my picks, and I don't know why I picked the freaking Bengals, bro. I can
tell you right now, I do not care about Jordan James. I don't care about Kiner. I don't care about nobody. I'd love to have. You could give me Garindo away too. I'd keep Jordan Mason.
Dude, I was so mad. Like when we got rid of Mason, people were like, "Oh, we'll be fine." I'm like, "Do you see how many injuries we have at the running back?"
Thank you. Yeah. But next up on the docket, the Steelers versus the Patriots. Steelers get the dub, 21-14. They wind up at 2-1. Patriots fall to 1-2. The Eagles and the Rams. That was a thriller. Very, very good game. If you haven't watched it, please do. 33-26. Eagles get the win. The Buccaneers, they come away with the win, 29-27. That was a close game versus the Jets. The Commanders
field goal.
The Commanders go in there and beat the brakes off the Raiders, 41-24. The Panthers donut the Falcons, 30-0. Both teams are at 1-2. The Texans and the Jags. Jags get the win, 17-10. Texas looking bad. They are currently 0-3.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with them.
Yeah, the Chargers versus the Broncos. Chargers get the dub. They are 3-0 atop the AFC West by themselves.
I did see that Najee.
I
did see Najee Harris, though.
Shout out to my boy AC the Barber, man, my best friend, Aaron. You know I love you, bro. Congrats, man. I know you're happy that your Chargers are 3-0. And then next up, right after the Chargers, we got the Saints. They lose to the Seahawks 44-13. The Seahawks put up 38 points in the first half. 38 in the first half. Insane. And then Cowboys versus the Bears, and the Bears go in there and they smack the Cowboys in the mouth to get their first win of the season. They win 31-14. And then, of course, we won 16-15 against the Cardinals. And the Thursday night game, 31-21, the Bills get their dub. We still got Monday night coming up for the Ravens and the Lions. That should be a good game. Or as Steve Berman used to say, I forget who used to say, it'll be a slobber knocker.
The slobber knocker.
Chris Berman, I think he used to say that. But
like
those
you said,
are the scores so far. And you know what I'm saying, personally, I think we're going to continue to keep winning. We got to go ahead and punch the Jags in the mouth next week and show everybody that Travis Hunter is just a flash in the pan and he ain't that damn good. And I'm just saying that because we have to face him. I would never discount Travis Hunter's talent. The man is very, very talented. He's actually pretty darn good. But y'all got anything else?
Nope.
No. I'm just praying for our guy Nick Bosa.
Yes, prayers up for Nick Bosa. Prayers up for any of our guys that wound up injured. Hopefully Mac gets back and he's okay. And hopefully anybody that did wind up being injured today. That includes James Conner. You know, we wish you a speedy recovery, young blood. You know, I know that's rough when you're out there and you're playing and you fall in different ways and people fall on you and your ankle, your body just get twisted and contorted in ways that it shouldn't be. But, you know, shout out to any of the players in our games that got injured. We hope that you have a speedy recovery.
Also, Najee Harris, because I think he hurt his Achilles.
Ooh, yeah, that's a rough go.
Yeah, he tore his Achilles. He's out.
Oh, he's done. Okay.
He's done. But, yeah, I think that's going to do it for us. We'll be back next week to preview our next game against the Jaguars. And we're playing at home once again before we move on to Thursday Night Football.
Hey, faithful, keep rocking, man. Y'all did a great job out there in the stands. I heard the faithful loud. Continue to keep that energy. We are 3-0. We want to push that to 4-0. Okay, and it would be great to walk into the Rams game 4-0 atop the NFC West and punch them in the mouth too.
Man, I need that win because that's right around my birthday. With that
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, well, look, Niners, get media a win, man. Get media a win. He ain't got nothing but love.
They got my dad win because today's his birthday. So shout out to my dad.
Hey, happy birthday to Pops, man. Happy birthday to you, Pops, bro. I hope he had a fantastic day, man. I hope he got
He's in Palm Springs right now, so he's
enjoying a blast. Yeah, blast. Probably gambling. Because that's the Palm Springs got a few casinos out there, but they do have some very nice resorts in Palm Springs. Yeah, I will say
he's gonna be out there golfing too this week. So
definitely having a blast.
He's living life,
man. Happy birthday!
Anything? All right, we'll be back next week. Probably next Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll be back here next Saturday to preview Niners versus Jaguars. But until next time, go Niners. We're top of the NFC West, baby.
Go Niners.
Let's get it. Go Niners.
There you go. Play that. Play that.
Trusted Pinheiro. Trusted Mac Jones to get him down the field.